hover, slacks out, survivor's coming up. Hold your hover, babe, hold your hover, looking good. Hold your hover, hold your hover. Survivor's coming up. It's about 10 foot off the ground. Hold your hover.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we have a magazine type one, as you can plainly see, in 1/72 scale diecast. It is the Sikorsky HH-3E Jolly Green Giant. Now these obviously were made by Sikorsky, and this American transport helicopter first entered US military service in 1961 with the United States Air Force, known in two variants. As the CH-3 Sea King and also the HH-3 Jolly Green Giant, which our particular model is. Eventually these helicopters were replaced by variants of the Black Hawk family, and currently actually in the process of making the change to the new HH-60 Jolly Green 2. But what we're going to do is get this Jolly Green Giant out of the packet and get your favourite blade, or even a bayonet from an AK-47, and we'll get this open.
What are you talking about? I'm just having a little fun. For God's sakes, I've just been handed the coolest freaking toy on the planet.
Okay, with that quickly opened, it does come with this normal stand that does have some details of the helicopter on there, which just goes together straightforward, you know the deal with these. And it does what looks to be a tiny little instructions, which it does come with these tiny little instructions, so depending on what your eyesight's like is to whether you can use these or not. We'll turf that out of the way. And as you can see, this Jolly Green Giant in the packet, it does look quite nice. You can see the rotor blades there, and the tail rotor does need a little bit of assembly, but we'll get this out first and have a little look. Try not to, we'll move this out of the way. I'll try not to break anything on it. And we'll have a look at the actual helicopter itself first before we actually assemble anything. It does have not too bad a weight. I mean, and these helicopters, as you can see, a bit of a sausage finger test, they are quite large. So if you know your Jolly Green Giants, hence the name Giant, this does look quite nice. I actually got this for around, I think it was around $50 Australian. You could, depending on your location, you'll most likely be able to get these a lot cheaper, but I have recently sort of had a little look on eBay, and they have been going, well, people have been asking quite a lot of money for these for some reason, but who knows. But if you can grab one cheaper, hopefully you can, if you do like this and want to grab one. But we'll have a little look. It does have some reasonable detail on there. The paint application is pretty cool. I don't see any real issue with that. It does have some details inside the cabin there. Does have some sort of okay engine detail there. We'll come across to the boom and to the tail. Obviously that's where the tail rotor will need to be affixed. There is no rear cargo door or anything that opens. And this side is quite nice. It's just identical to the other side. Does look, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, there is not a lot of Jolly Green Giant models, diecast models to buy if you are chasing one. So you're sort of pretty limited to this option if you're trying to chase helicopters of all types. And you know me, I'm trying to get all types of military aircraft for my collection to try and achieve that sort of thing. But I reckon, look, overall it's not too bad. I'll have a little look underneath. It is quite plain, and it has actually quite a large seam running through there, which is a little bit unsightly, a little bit of gap here and there. But look, for overall what it does have the gear out, so that is permanent. Obviously, you cannot. It doesn't look like there's bits for removing these wheels and putting gear bay doors in or anything like that, or having these in the raised position. But I reckon it's not too bad. We'll plonk it on the ground, and what we've got to do is, it's not a helicopter without rotor blades, is it? So we'll chuck this together and come right back. And we're back, all assembled, and it does come up quite nice. We will pick this up. Straightforward, you just obviously put all those rotor blades on that main rotor there. It drops straight in the top. It is a little bit thick in the paint, but it does still spin reasonably freely. And same with the tail rotor. You just drop that in the side there, and then this refueling probe you just put in the front there, and that is Jolly Green Giant, all done and dusted, ready to display where you want to display it. It does come up quite nice once it's all assembled. Boy, a big difference the rotors make when you chuck it on a helicopter. It really, obviously finishes it off. So, but this does look quite nice, all finished and ready to display. I'm pretty happy with it, and hopefully you guys like it as well. And I do think it comes up nice. For a cheaper sort of a budgety type one, I do reckon it's pretty good. There is a sort of a little bit of a seam there as well. It all comes down to how fussy you are as a collector as well. That's why I do these videos, so you can see as close as possible and make your own decisions if you're happy with what you see, and you'll buy your own if you can find one of these for yourself. And straightforward process too. If you want to chuck it on the provided stand, which is this. There is those couple of holes underneath there, which you just plonk this on, and Jolly is set up. And I reckon this is definitely a nice looking unit. We don't even really need to zoom in too much because it is at a perfect height, and this is quite large. As I said, look, the old sausage finger test, it is quite a large helicopter, and if you know your helicopters, well, there's a reason they're called Jolly Green Giant, and these things are huge. And I reckon it's pretty cool. All right, I'll wind this little video up, of course. I'll do the usual. I will take some photos of this, and you can check them out without my fat-ass fingers in your way. And hopefully, if you did like it, throw us a bit of a like if you can spare the time. And if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do that. You know the spiel by now. Look, I really want to say thank you very much for watching another one of my videos. Guys, I really do appreciate the support that you all have given me over this past year. It's been great. All right. Thank you once again for watching. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.